Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Tom Keene with Paul Sweeney. Stock Movers with Lisa Mateo. Lisa.
All right, so I want to start with Danish renewable energy company Orsted. Its shares have been down as much as 19% in Copenhagen. That's a record low for the company. Its shares are down almost 50% this year, wiping out nearly $8 billion of the company's value. So what's going on? Basically, the Trump administration, it blocked construction of an almost finished offshore wind farm. And that really threw a wrench into a planned $9.4 billion share sale that was backed by the government. The Danish government actually owns just over 50% of Orsted. So the stop work order, that's for a company called Revolution Wind. It's off the coast of Rhode Island. It's a project that's costing about $4 billion to build. That's according to Jeffrey. So it's a huge project. Yeah. The company's management, they're meeting with investors, advisors in London tomorrow to kind of reassure them that everything is under control. But it's just another push by the Trump administration to stop the expansion of offshore wind farms, which we've seen recently.
Can you see this from the porch of the National Hotel on Block Island?
I don't know.
Not that I would know anything about that, but there it is. And they have a Boston address, Boylston Street. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Orsted. It's like 8,000 people in Copenhagen or Fredericia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay.
Fredericia. Okay, I want to go to Dutch coffee firm JDE Peet.
There you go.
All right, we got to get the coffee in. Okay, so it's the shares up 17% in Amsterdam. The reason why, Keurig Dr Pepper agreed to buy the company for $18.4 billion. And what they're doing, they're hoping it's going to help boost their coffee business because it's been struggling. They say inflation, tariffs had an impact. And if you look at JDE Peet's, I mean, they have more than 50 coffee and tea brands around the world. So it's a good addition for them. Keurig Dr Pepper, their shares have been down as much as 7%. That's ticker KDP. Now, once the sale goes through, what they plan, Keurig plans to separate the coffee and the beverage units into two different units, two different U.S. listed companies. So on the beverage side, you're thinking, well, what other beverages? Well, they've been investing in energy drinks, Keurig has. So they agreed to buy Ghost energy drinks back in October, but they also own brands like Snapple, Yoo-Hoo, and Hawaiian Punch.
Yoo-Hoo, solid.
Yeah, really?
Hawaiian Punch, solid.
Gosh.
Offerings there.
No.
Back in the day.
Okay, but
Ken's nodding. Ken knows what I'm talking about.
I'll go with it, but probably they did Bosco as well.
Yeah.
But the answer is all these things, as we mentioned earlier, have 3 tablespoons of sugar, whatever.
Yeah.
Now maybe I assume now there's low sugar Hawaiian Punch.
Hopefully.
Great commercials for TV back in the day.
I mean, it's a lot of sugar. It is.
So Keurig Dr Pepper, some banker put those companies together.
Yeah, the Reitman
years ago, so that was a good idea.
Correct.
And now we're breaking them apart again.
And
who gets paid? The
Sugar
bankers
bad,
and the lawyers.
coffee good, somebody gets paid. Okay, get one more in here.
Okay, one more. I'll go for it.
50
Call center support firm Verint. Their shares have been up as much as 18%. It's ticker VRNT. And it's actually official now. Thoma Bravo has agreed to buy the company. It's an all-cash transaction. Enterprise value about $2 billion. So it was approved by the Verint board of directors. It's expected to close before the end of Verint's current fiscal years. There were a few headlines off the news, like Verint's no longer going to be providing quarterly annual guidance. They're also suspending their share buyback program. But I mean, it's still subject to a few, closing conditions like approval by Verint shareholders. It's not subject, though, to a financing condition. And that was in one of the headlines, too. But Jeffrey's serving as a financial advisor, Jones Day serving as a legal counsel to Verint, because I know Paul likes to know who's making the money.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.